What is good, guys? It's Rey-Jay back with another video. And in this one, I want to break down what's going on with Tesla SPY and a couple of other tickers and break down what's happening in the market as we're approaching some very, very critical levels. Let me first mention that I am not a financial planner, so take nothing I say as financial advice. And also, if you guys can, please check out the Moomoo link. The offer ends very soon. We deposit $100, you're guaranteed 7 free stocks. Anyways, I want to give you guys a very, very quick update about what's happened to the market thus far over here. So when I essentially look at the chart like this, you guys can see that we have this balance up here at this 515 area. SPY came just short of that so far. I think we approached 514.6 around that area, coming just a little bit short. So we're going to be watching to see, do we end up getting a rejection off 514.5 to 515, this range right here, and then we retrace back down to the 512s, or do we end up continuing to go? Because if we break past 515, we could remain bullish, and then the SPY could start pushing to higher levels, such as 516.8. But if we fail right here, if we get this rejection, we could start dipping all the way down towards 512.5. So I want to give you guys an open-minded view of this. I want to tell you about how this is looking, and just know that even though we're trying to push up right here, even though SPY is attempting to pump right here, we're going to be watching this resistance just to see how it ends up reacting. If we do get a rejection, we'll be looking all the way back down to this 512.5 area, then eventually 511 511.5, and then see if we bounce off that. So I'm watching to see. So far, it's kind of struggling at this resistance. We did pump higher as I predicted. I did call 515. Came a little bit short of that, but that was very, very close. And we'll watch and see resistance now. I want to give you guys a warning about these levels. All right. So watch the levels, see which way we break. Do we get a rejection or not? I'll be waiting to see because we are approaching some tight resistance. Tesla, I did say that we had like an inverse head and shoulders like structure. And notice that, yes, Tesla did push to 187.5, very close to this resistance I had right here. So that is where, like, if you were day trading this is not financial advice, by the way, but that's where, like, I took profits, at least on my, like, very, very quick scalps. And now Tesla's kind of rejecting. So that also could have been like a short opportunity right here as it failed at this level. And now we're kind of retracing back down. So Tesla did get the push up we were talking about. Now it's coming back down. We'll have to see how well it holds here. Watch 185.75, this entire range is resistance. If we lose this and continue to fall, we're going to be looking for a move all the way down to 182 and even lower levels like this. But overall, that's what I'm seeing right here. Nice accumulation, and we'll see how things end up reacting. As you guys could see, Tesla got the move up. Now we're kind of at resistance, and we're starting to see a little slowdown here. Nvidia is still pushing right now. It's still showing a lot of strength. It actually broke past the high. I did expect 900. I also called 908 for you guys, and we did actually break through that, so it's pretty good. But just know the next level where we have seen Nvidia reject is close to the 920 range, and we did go all the way up to about 916. So we'll just have to see if we get a rejection or not. So that's going to be very, very important. Are we going to reject very close to 920 and then come back down a little bit, or is Nvidia going to just fall from here? We'll just watch and see the resistance. I also want to call out Aapl. I mentioned to everyone that Aapl will likely see a little dip. I told you it's going to rebound a bit and just continue to trade a little sideways. But instead of trading a bit more sideways, we're actually dipping a little bit more. And that's because of the news that Warren Buffett once again cut his stake. So I was expecting a little dip, then like a rebound. I was thinking it would shuffle a bit, but we are still in the range technically, but we're kind of dipping a little bit. That is contributing to how the market's moving. So if Aapl does dip a bit more, we're going to be watching to see how well it holds above 182. Losing this opens the door for 181.36 and 180. So we'll see how that ends up doing. For the QQQ, in my personal opinion, we went up to about the 438 area, coming just short of 439. But now we'll have to see, do we end up projecting between 438 and 439, or do we continue to break out, or could we get a temporary little pullback? If we reject here, there is a risk of it coming down to at least 436.5, then eventually 435, and watch and see if we get a bounce off that. So we're at some tight resistance, and we'll have to see what happens for there. And then we also have a few more tickers. Amazon, I still think Amazon has more upside potential overall looking at the charts. But if it does dip a little bit here, we're going to be looking at support at 184. That's going to be our critical support. And also 185.68. Those are your two supports. It could dip a little bit, but there is still upside potential as this is still on an uptrend. So Amazon's holding up decently. Same thing with Meta. Meta came to our target. We did call out how this thing could go up to about 460 if we break past resistance. I called 457 and then eventually 460 if we broke that. We touched 457. Now we're kind of shuffling right now. Watch support at 451 and then resistance at 457. If we lose 451, we're dipping to 446 for potential shorts. So watch and see which way we go. But right now the market's at some resistance. We did push higher as we predicted, and now we're approaching some tight resistance. So we'll see what happens after this. So just be prepared, guys. We'll see how SPY reacts to this 514.5 to 515 area. Do we get a rejection? Because the last time we hit 515, we got a big rejection. Or do we end up continuing to push? We'll just have to wait and see, guys. So just be very, very careful. I wanted to give you guys a warning well in advance just to be safe. All right. So I hope this video was very insightful, very, very helpful for all the traders out there. Please have a great day, guys, and I'll see you guys very soon on the next one. Thank you and peace out.